I should really put some music on because it's very boring otherwise. What is up? What is up? It has been a minute since I did a hangout on the YouTube, so let me know how you guys are doing, what you've been up to. I'm still here, taking my trade a day, taking my few trades a day. What is up, guys? If you have any questions, feel free to ask away. I should probably have some music going. Let me put something on. Hello! I know! Oh my god, the surprise. She's still alive. I am still here. You should know that I'm still here, though, because I'm constantly posting on Instagram, okay? How are you, Ladale? Ladale? Let me know how you're doing. It's been a minute. Did you say no? No, I'm still on Vidi4x, still equally hating Vidi4x every time I use it. Like, me and the team were using it yesterday, and I was just like, for fuck's sake, like, why does it keep glitching out? I hate it so much. But no, I did not fix my own problem. Meow. I've got a cat in here. I've got a kitten. Meow. No, he doesn't want to play. But how are you guys doing? How is your trading going? If you have any questions that you want me to answer, be it about the charts, be it about strategies, or just general life advice, I'm doing that too because everyone's crying about their financial situation, let me know. Yay! Oh my god, can you believe it's 1 year? Can you actually believe that it's 1 year? I'm pretty shocked. Actually, I'm not shocked. The time's just gone by super fast. Like, COVID has just been an absolute madness. This year has flown by. It's been like a terrible year for people who've been directly affected. My parents got COVID pretty bad over Christmas, so I went pretty quiet over Christmas. It was a really tough time, to be honest. But they got through it and they're fine now. But otherwise, it's been a fantastic year. Like, the amount that we've done as a team has been incredible. And I'm just so proud of everybody who's made it through the first year. You know, the OGs who started with me a year ago when I started this whole thing, I think there's only like 5 of them. Wait. Courtney, Katie, Jolty, Agaliki, and then it's some of the YouTube crew. So only 4 people from the original OGs have actually made it through, which is pretty impressive, and then we've got the YouTube crew, which is like our second wave, and now we've currently got our current newbies. So it's a really lovely team. We've got about 50 of us now. Yeah, 50 of us. Pretty much all trading like me, which is really fun. Look, what country are you from? I am from the UK. Can you tell? My accent is from London town, London city. Oh, but we've got Forex Basics. It's Thursday, and you guys know that every Thursday I teach a Forex Basics class, except I'm not teaching it this time. Katie's teaching it, our girl Katie, who we're now calling the Indicator, because her indicator skills are so good. Like, anytime we're doing binary options with her, she's very good at scouting potential setups. She's really great. I have to get used to Vidi4x. Just signed up on this week for another trading account. It's aggravating to deal with. Can't even figure out how to save my indicators on that. Ran over. I don't really use the indicators on Vidi4x because I do all my analysis on TradingView, and then I actually take the trade on Vidi4x. So I have them up open at the same time and then just snipe that entry. God, I love binary options so much. And I created, this is like TC, this is Trade Creative's private property, but I'll tell you guys because you're actually here on the call. I created a spreadsheet. You guys know I'm obsessed with spreadsheets. You already know this, right? So I created a spreadsheet for binary options, how to maximize your wins and minimize your losses. So either way, so long as you win the first play, you will always be in profit regardless. And if you make it to 20 plays in a row, you will hit £5,000, which is crazy. Super, super excited about it. I haven't released it. I don't know if I will be releasing it, but it's definitely like Trade Creatives like owned, because I made it. And oh, the moon's looking amazing. Oh my gosh. But I'll probably talk about it on the birthday, on this anniversary event. Maybe. Maybe I'll talk about it, maybe not. But it is amazing. My parents, I'm from Jamaica and Germany. That is where my heritage is from. So full-blown Afropean. How many trades are you taking a day? At the moment, because this week I'm working on on a new movie, doing some stunt work. So you guys know that I'm a stunt performer. So at the moment, I actually tried to take a trade the other day whilst I was on set, and it didn't really go anywhere. It was pretty consolidated, so I came out of it. So at the moment this week, I haven't been able to really take any, which makes me sad. And even today, like I had a day off and I wanted to just take as many trades as I could, but I actually had to not take trades today because I had so much to catch up on. So I was like, no, Jessica, you can't, you need to focus, because I love trading. Like that will distract me for the whole day easily. Like I love trading. I love marking up charts. I love analysis. I love placing the trade. I'm obsessed. So I have to really limit the amount that I do, because I can literally do it for hours on end. So today, again, I didn't really take any. And for the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be working on a new Disney movie. So these like 3 weeks have been pretty poo, but at least I've been doing my binary trading every single day. That kind of helps because it's faster. You know, you can make your profit in 3 minutes. 5 minutes in my case. So, you know, it's all about mitigating your time management when you have things come up. So if you're a busy person by nature, like I am, you know, trading is also still a great hobby for you to do. You just got to make sure that you manage your time properly. So I know that I can't really take big trades during the day because I'll miss them, or I can't be present enough for them, but I can most definitely take my binary plays in the evening. So that's my routine whilst I'm on set quite intensely. But after this kind of stint, after the next 3 weeks, I won't be booked for a while, I don't think. I'm going to try not to be booked for a while. So I can really focus on hopefully hitting 10K. That's like my plan for the next few weeks, next few months, I'd say. Hopefully by summer I'll be on 10K. That is the plan. That is the plan. Yeah, but do you only trade one session or whenever a setup occurs? It's kind of both, right? So when you're taking your trades, when you're doing your trading session, first of all, you should have a time of the day where you're trading anyway. So whether that's 11 till 3 or 7 till 8 in the morning, or like 9 till 11, you know, what is your trading time? What best complements your daily routine? And then on top of that, only trade the setups when they occur within that time, you know? There'll be trade setups happening all throughout the day. And of course, you're going to be like, oh, if only I caught that one, if only I caught that one. But like, that wasn't offered to you during your trading time, you know? So my trading hours when I'm not on set is 11 a.m. until 3 p.m. because that gives me a lot of time to be taking entries and blah, blah, blah. Before, I suppose in the summer, so I'm going to be going back to my summer routine, because obviously we know the market works in cycles with the seasons. You know, the financial seasons, you've got to remember that. And March is a fantastic time to trade. I'm gutted that I'm not doing as much trading as I was last year. But really, April until October, fantastic trading from like 12 until 1 p.m. That's all I will do. That's all I need, because the setups are so reliable. They're so consistent, obviously depending on the strategy that you're using, but an hour a day is all I ever needed really to grow my account. Like you don't need to be sat on the chart for hours. If you want to be doing, like at one point last year when I was doing teaching from 12 until 1, this was from June until October, I grew my account by 8% on average every day. And that was purely from doing an hour. Do you know what I mean? So once you understand your setups and why you're trading that momentum, it gets a lot easier. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Do you trade part-time, or are you trying to transition to a full-time career? I do not. This is a big full stop, period. I do not want to be a full-time trader. I really, really don't. I want to be a full-time choreographer and performer, and that is and still is my lifelong goal. I will not stop until I choreograph for the band Gorillaz. So let's put that out there. Let's let them know that we're out here doing bits. And I'm still creating dance pieces and putting them out there. I don't know if you follow me on any of my other social media profiles, but feel free to. Or maybe don't, because that would be weird. I'd rather just like keep you guys on the trading side of things. But yeah, do I want to be a full-time trader? Absolutely not. I do plan on having a trading floor though. I would love to have a space where artists and creators can come in, they'll have a membership so they can just swipe in, use the computers, use our screens, blah, 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 trade for an hour and then go to an audition, make their money when they need to and then go on for the rest of the day. I think that's just such a beautiful idea. So I would love to own a trading floor where I just kind of hang out, maybe have a dance studio there as well, maybe have a recording studio so that people can like use the facilities to create some of their creative work. And I'm just there, hanging out, doing stuff, making things. And I'll have like 5 people trading for me. That's better, in my opinion. I love trading, but also I've got things to do. If you guys want to be a full-time trader for me and the Trade Creatives entity, then feel free to, to apply when I have a trading floor. Depends on volatility and momentum. Absolutely. What were your thoughts on the whole Robinhood thing a month ago? You know what? I don't like buying into hype. I'm the kind of person that if everyone's raving about a movie or a Netflix series, I will not watch it. I don't know what that says about me. Probably just like really stubborn. But maybe it's more like a thing of self-control. i.e., I don't go running after every single trend that comes my way. I allow myself to reflect and be like, this doesn't interest me, so I'm not going to entertain it. I'm very big on do what you enjoy, and like if something sparks your interest, allow that to evolve and grow organically than like forcing it. So like the whole Robinhood thing and GameStop, like I was hearing a lot about it on like TikTok, and like I watch a lot of gamers on YouTube and they were talking about it. I was like, okay, whatever. Boring, I didn't care. But NFTs, I like NFTs. I'm actually looking at Engine, first of all. Obviously that's different, but like I'm really looking into Engine. I should probably have bought that like last week, but whatever. Still got my Bitcoins and stuff, so I'm not rushing. However, I have been thinking about how I can get involved in like the NFT space. I was like, what if I created like a J coin or something, so that like, let's say you guys wanted like 15 minutes of my time to go over strategies or like ask for advice or trading support or just like business advice. Do you know what I mean? So then people can actually buy a J coin, which is like 15 minutes or an hour of my time. And then it can be traded. And let's say somebody wants 10 hours of my time. So like ongoing mentorship over a period of time, they can pay X amount for that. Like that would be super cool. I would love a J-coin, but J-coin doesn't sound that cool, I don't think. I think I'd need something sounding a bit more sexy, like I don't know, a something something, a something something, I don't know. But yes, I like NFTs. Does that mean you've never watched Game of Thrones? Oh my God, yeah, of course I watched Game of Thrones. Like, yeah, very disappointed by the last episode. In my mind, I created a better ending than the producers did. And I very much think that the author allowed this version of the ending, because I think he still hasn't written the ending, I think he purposefully allowed it to be shit so that his book version by default has to be better. Do you know what I mean? In my mind, my ideal ending was mwah, bellissima. What was it? I can't remember what I said it was. So, yeah, hang on. So, I think my idea was that Arya Stark would use the many faces, because she didn't even fucking use that. Like, what a whole waste of an arc for a whole season or two, 3 seasons of her doing all this assassin stuff, and then in the last episode, last season, we barely see her use it. So her using the many faces thing to come and kill Daenerys, Dragon breathes on Arya Stark. Arya goes up in flames. Jon runs into the fire like, no, grabs her charred, burning body and walks out of the flames because he is also of dragon blood and is the unburned. And then it would be like, oh my God, they're fucking related. And yeah, and then also in my mind, Daenerys doesn't die and also doesn't do that fuckery, because that just, they just messed with all of the character arcs. And this is because I'm an anime watcher, and anime is all about character development and sustenance, and everything happening for a particular reason for the growth of that character. So the whole of the Game of Thrones series amounted to absolutely fuck all, which was so disappointing. That's my rant over. Sorry to anybody who just inherently did not care about that. Thanks, Philip. I'm going to help. Oh, thanks. Please help me manifest these goals. And also keep me on point. If I'm saying stuff on here, you need to catch me out in 6 months' time and be like, oh, Jessica, where's that choreography, please? And I'll be like, oh, shit, yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I watch gamers. I'm obsessed with the boys, like Josh Dubb, Mully, Juicy. Like, I'm really obsessed with those boys. I watch them like every single day. I watch KSI a lot as well. I don't know how my YouTube taste is probably terrible, but I think it's because I'm so active. My mind is always ticking. I'm always creating stuff or trading or doing something, that watching mindless gaming comedy really allows me to unwind. And like, my friends have been around when that stuff is on and they're like, what the fuck is this? And I'm just like, this is my form of relaxation and entertainment. Sorry. I'm absolutely desperate to get on Twitch myself and just like do some of my own gaming streaming. Like, I love playing, like, for example, Doom back on like Windows 95. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is my all-time favorite game. But also, like, I love playing Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, Halo, that sort of thing. So I would watch out for space. I'll probably do some gaming at some point. What is my Instagram? So I have a few. So obviously you've got Trade Creatives. I've also got Afro is Massive. And I've also got Walker Movement Theatre, which is my dance stuff. Yeah, I've got a few. Kind of focusing on TC though, and Afro is Massive right now. You should be a screenwriter. I know. Yeah, I know. Also, by the way, I trademark that idea for the Game of Thrones ending, so nobody can take that. I do think it was better. And that's why in my mind, like, I wasn't really that angry. Well, I was angry about the last episode, but I also wasn't angry because I know that my version is the real version in my mind. So J-Coin. I don't know. J-Coin. You like J-Coin? Okay. J-Coin. We're going to have to workshop this one. There's a lot to unpack here. If we can have some recommendations, put the recommendations over to the Instagram page, DM me if you're having like a random thought and you're like, oh, I've got the name. Let me know what the name for my future coin is, because what do you think of high risk traders like Q Banks? Look, there are 1,000 ways to cut a cake. In my opinion, I'm not here to poo-poo on anybody else's trading style. Like, that's not really my bag. What I will say is just always mitigate your risk, understand what your leverage is and why. Don't just copy other people blindly. Understand why you're taking the trade and what your entrance and exit strategy is. 1,000 ways to cut a cake. Either way, you're gonna get something. Either it'll be shit or it'll be good. But just take educated plays. Always, always, always. If anyone hasn't watched A Silent Voice or Spirited Away, yes, Spirited Away and A Silent Voice, both great. Both great. My favourite, actually, Neon Genesis Evangelion, obviously vintage, one of the best. I based one of my choreographies on it. I based one of my dance pieces on it last year around Neon Genesis, and just like, oh, what beautiful, and I don't know, what's the word, kind of disturbing, magnificent, iconic anime. I could talk about it for hours, my God. Maybe I should have a series on this channel, like talking anime. Maybe I shouldn't do that. What are your top 5 animes to watch, including films? Oh my gosh, you guys, we're having anime chats. Okay, so let's do this. Evangelion Neon Genesis, obvi. My first ever anime that I watched ever was Fruits Basket. Now, what a beautiful piece of work. The writer herself did not like the anime that was created for her manga. I don't know why, because I thought it was fantastic. It's beautiful. But they have actually redone it. They've remastered it into a brand new version. I haven't actually watched the new version of it because I didn't want to. It was the first anime that I saw when I was like 10 years old, and it really taught me, this is gonna sound really weird, it really taught me how to be a good person as a child. Obviously, we get taught that by like family and all this sort of stuff, but it just really clicked with me, and I wanted to be like Toru Honda. And even to this day, I still think to myself, maybe at least once a day or a few times a week, I think, what would Toru Honda do? What would Toru do? So that anime really stuck with me. What else do I love? Okay, so that's 1, 2. Tokyo Ghoul season 1. Oh my God, Ken Kaneki and his torture, phenomenal. What else? What else do I like? Obviously Attack on Titan, but that's like not very niche. It's just like everyone loves AOT. I've also really enjoyed watching Demon Slayer. I thought I would hate it, and I loved it. I didn't like episode 1. I was like, this is lame. And then I watched episode 2, and the rest is history. So if you haven't seen Demon Slayer, it's very easy to watch. I think it's a good gateway anime, you know. Also a great anime. Oh my God, I was gonna say One Punch, but that's just because it's a really great gateway anime for people who haven't seen it. Like, the graphics are fantastic, even if you're watching it on a phone, purely because they're just so like, what's the word? Mecha. You know what I'm saying? But I really, really like the concept of Sword Art Online and the development across the seasons. Like when they went into guns, like, whoa, what? Mind blown. So I don't know. Also, you've got Cowboy Bebop. You know, they're all fun. They're all good. I haven't seen Berserk. But people have spoken about it. I tried to watch JoJo's and it just didn't really click with me. I should probably try that again. Everyone loves it. I also love quite niche ones like Blue Exorcist, Black Clover, although they are essentially the exact same anime with just different kind of concepts. So, and I just finished My Hero Academia. Oh my God, I'm obsessed with Todoroki. I think I'm meant to be his wife. Just putting it out there. And or Bakugo. Just saying. Next question. I've got 7 minutes until 4X Basics starts with my trading team. So hit me up with some more questions, or feel free to jump onto 4X Basics with us. If you want to see one of my girls, Katie, she's been doing it incredibly well with her trading. She's been trading with me since the start, so she's one of the TC OGs. You guys should definitely know who she is. And yeah, she's teaching today, and I'll be on the Zoom if you want to hang out with me a little bit more. Just ask me for the Zoom link and you can jump on. And I want to see you guys. There's only 10 of you on this call, so hey team. But I want to see you guys on the Trade Creatives 1 year anniversary. Ladale, I keep doing this wrong. Ladale? I think it's Ladale. It's not Ladale, but in my mind it's Ladale. You're going to be there, which is cool. You guys have to sign up via the Eventbrite. Like, you might already be trading and you might not, you know, whatever. You guys know that I'm in IM and I love it and I rep it. You guys might not, but it's a chance to just hang out and hear about the success stories, and you're going to meet the teachers and you're going to hear a bit more about my story. You're going to meet my mentors who can tell you all sorts of stories about me and the amount of times I've cried to them on the phone. So you should definitely jump onto the event. Just it's over on my Instagram page. If you click on the link in my bio, you can reserve yourself a space because they're going to get booked out pretty quick. So just make sure you get that. And I'd like to see you. Just when you jump onto the call, I'll be like, who's from the YouTube crew? And you'd be like, YouTube crew, whoop, whoop, whoop. That'd be really fun. I can shout you guys out. What are your thoughts on indices like the NAS, etc.? They move like, no, they do not move like the currencies. Do not trade indices as if they are currencies. Okay? It's different. I prefer, in terms of indices that I like to trade DAX. Yes, trading S&P 500 is great. Yes, US 30 is great. US 30, I only trade it between 7 and 8 in the morning because volatility is fantastic. And actually, you can take DeLorean trades using that on, I do like a 5-minute time frame. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe even the 1 minute, depending on how fast. The thing is, the volatility is really, really fast. You just have to be careful and also managing your leverage on that. So some brokers won't allow you to trade certain indices and depending on what your margin is and your margin cap is. So just be aware of that. A lot of the time you'll need a minimum £1,000 or dollars in your trading account before you can even touch them. And I'd recommend don't touch them. Yeah, geez, trust me, we've had some madness on that, don't worry. Do you go live on Instagram like you do on YouTube? Not really. It's a whole different crowd over on Instagram. I found that like the engagement on Insta is so different to the engagement on YouTube. First of all, I don't see you guys ever on my Insta. Where are you guys at? Ladale, where are you on my Insta, please? Like I've done YouTube, I've done IG lives from time to time, but a lot of the people who follow me on IG are actually like traders within IM, you know? Whereas you guys over here on YouTube are actually genuine people who are like, outside of IM, but also trading, and you kind of know me in this context, you know? I also have TikTok as well, which I'm going to delete. If you guys check out the Trade Creative TikTok, it's kind of trash. Like I've just been using it as a distribution platform, and I've just spent the whole of this afternoon, I've just made about 25 to 30 TikToks, which I'm going to be posting across these next few days whilst I'm on set. So next time you see me posting on TikTok, you're going to be like, she's posted this, but she's actually on a film set somewhere, because that's when I'll be having coffee and having some time off set. So you'll know that that's what I'm doing. But yeah, they're all gonna be brand new because my TikTok is terrible. So if you have any ideas that you want to see on TikTok, let me know. Still kind of trying to figure that out. But no, I don't really do this as much as I do on IG because the crowd is different. Like not many people hang out on IG Live, weirdly, whereas you guys are always somehow on the YouTube. Crazy. But I like the vibe on here. You guys are great. And we have the regulars, like H. Huss is still here after a year, which is why you need to be on the Trade Creators 1-year anniversary, because you guys are a big part of my Forex journey. Just saying. When I was doing, guys, do you remember when I was doing YouTube lives from my bedroom back at my parents' house and the internet was so bad, I just looked like a tooth. Like you could just see 1 pixel of me, like, hello. Terrible. Hunter x Hunter. Right. Soul to soul. Listen to me, okay? I've not been able to get through Hunter x Hunter. I've only gotten to the point where they're going up this path and the old lady's there. I think that's like episode 2, maybe 3. I really struggle with it. But mind you, I said that about, what did I say that about? Was it Fairy Tail? I struggled with Fairy Tail a lot. Hated it. And then I actually liked it. So, you know, some anime take time, and I give them their space time and time again. Maybe I'm not ready for the anime. Maybe I'm not ready for Hunter x Hunter, you know? 2 minutes, okay. I highly recommend Berserk. The slow burn to the climate third movie. This was the one best character villain build ever done. Okay, yay. That's a really nice recommendation. Thank you. I will remember that. 10 is better than 9. One Piece. Got it. Okay, cool. Guys, good anime advice. You pronounced it correctly. Which one? Ladale or Ladale? We need to specify here. I think it's Ladale that we're talking about. Indices are too stressful. Indices are beautiful if you know how to trade them with zero emotion and zero anxiety. If you start to feel a little bit like, ooh, you need to stop, you know? So as long as you're like just cool as a cucumber, like, yeah, that's when you know that you've made it, you know? When you feel like, oh, cool, I'm going to close this trade now. That's when you know you've made it, you know? I used to like TikTok, the platform gotten really toxic. It's only toxic if you're consuming the toxic stuff. So maybe stop searching the things you're searching and look for more happy things. I like to follow talking dogs and parrots. That's That's literally the things I follow on TikTok. I'm obsessed with animals who can speak. Really weird. It's really weird. But there are lots of parrots that talk. There's a dog. What's it called? Bunny. If you search Bunny the talking dog, she's fantastic. I'm obsessed with her. What else do I watch? People squeezing stuff. That's fun. You know, the goo. I'm here for that shit as well. So TikTok's kind of a weird space, but I'm really happy. Oh, and cleaning. Oh my God, cleaning TikToks, people cleaning their bathrooms and stuff. Obsessed. My IG is lit. Oh yeah, of course. Yes. I'm being silly, of course. The fashionista. I remember now. I used to like Twitter. Yeah, what's more toxic? What's more toxic? Twitter. Oh, Twitter. Twitter is toxic AF. Oh my God. Twitter is just a space for open hate. You know, people don't care about being racist on there. They'll just say whatever they want. Freedom of speech, but my God, I have to get off Twitter. Like, I'm just there to give my 2 cents and go, because it is a scary place once you get into the rabbit hole, and also very depressing. Like, I get really sad when I realize actually how racist the UK is. It just really gets me down. So this is why I like to just keep my head down, focus on my trades, and crack on with my day. You know? Oh my God, the OC is here. Bro, you're late because I'm about to hop off now. Katie's teaching Forex Basics. I'll tell you what, guys, I'll share the link with you now. So if you want to jump on, I'm going to jump on now. Hang on. 9 a.m. Ooh. No, that's no good. Sorry, I've just got my call time for tomorrow. 9 a.m. Oh, that's shit. No, I'm not going to make that in time. 8 o'clock. I need to go for a COVID test tomorrow for this filming. Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, well. Let me just grab the Zoom link for anyone who wants to jump onto Forex Basics. I know you guys are already traders anyway. But if you want to jump onto Forex Basics, Katie is teaching. I'm going to be hanging out on there. So feel free to jump on and get to know more of the TC family. Be like, hey, YouTube crew, bop, bop. Jay, OC, God's sake, J Money pips by the pound. That's so funny. When's the journal dropping? What do you mean? Do you mean the book or the the next journal video? Next journal video will be soon. I'm still awaiting the merchandise, so that I got a message from my printer. It's all being delivered. Well, the t-shirts have already arrived and they've been printed. Woohoo! But I'm waiting for the hoodies to arrive from Germany. That should be coming tomorrow, hopefully, fingers crossed. And then I'm going to be putting my own prints onto there as well. Guys, okay, this is really exciting and I have to go in 2 minutes, but I'm going to tell you this now, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be also doing, so if you decide that you want to get some TC merch, what I'm also doing is putting some heat press things with my own 2 hands. I've learned how to print on vinyl. I've got a vinyl printer, obviously you've seen, and I'm going to be printing shit onto the shit. So if you want a hoodie and each hoodie and t-shirt is going to be numbered. So I've got 100. I've got 50 of each, right? So each thing is going to have a number on it. So let's say you're the 10th person to buy something, you're going to have the number 10. If you're the 50th person, you're going to have the 50 of the first batch. Does that make sense? And I think what I might do is I might put on so let's say you guys want YouTube crew printed on there. What I'll do is I'll put in the buying section notes, and you can tell me what you want to have me print on there. So let's say you have the number 4, you'll automatically get a number 4 hoodie. But also I'll put on, you can say that you want YouTube crew on there. Just that, I don't know. I think that could be fun. That could be really fun. Let me know what you think. I'm kind of into it. I'm into it. You can succeed in whatever you tirelessly pursue because you have personality, character, passion. Oh, stop it, Brad. You're being so silly. Thank you so much. I'm getting all shy and embarrassed. Yeah. So the next journal will be dropping when the merch comes through. And I'll film me printing the stuff so you can see what I'm doing, because you guys might be interested in printing your own shit. So at least it'll be helpful. Hey, Trust, you weren't following me on IG before. What is this? You're the worst fan ever. I'm joking. Follow me on IG. I'm on there all the time, just taking stories of my face and posting stuff I make from Photoshop. Okay. Blaze says, what am I talking about? You know what, Blaze? Half the time, I don't even know. Okay. We like to see it. Thanks, OC. Right, I'm going to jump onto this training now. If you want to jump on as well, feel free. The link is right there. I will see you over there. But otherwise, peace out. A-Town down. I want to say return if lost to just, oh, yeah. Return if lost, or Jessa will come find you from the UK, give you a stud. You know what? Let me copy and paste this right now. That is going on yours. Hang on, I'm saving this into my notebook. 1 second. It's done. It's saved. When you get yours, it's going to have that on there. Absolutely hilarious. This is what we want, guys. Memes and GIFs printed on T-shirts and hoodies. This is what the vibe is now, okay? So this is me, J Money Pips by the pound, peacing out. A-Town down. Do-do, 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 yeah. And bye.